Well, David Cameron will land a little later today. Let's discuss the visit with Dr. James Boyes, Associate Professor of International Political Studies at the American International University, which is based here in London. Hello to you. When you sat down, I said to you, oh, please, do you think we can get through our conversation without using the phrase special relationship? And you said no. Why so, even now?
Absolutely not. Don't forget, when David Cameron and Barack Obama first started talking in their respective roles, there was a conversation about the essential relationship, and people said, oh, is this the end of the special relationship? In a letter they've published this morning in the Washington Post that The Guardian has picked up on, it's now not only special, it's unique and essential. So we're clearly back to an earlier stage, I think. There's an effort, I think, to talk about the many bonds that tie the United States and the United Kingdom together that go far beyond the relationship between the two men, that involves intelligence, history, culture, etc.
And this actual visit, of course, has been long planned. And when you hear the itinerary and everything that David Cameron's going to be shown, you can tell that. But it's interesting and grim that it comes at the time of these appalling events in Afghanistan. There's no doubt that that has to be discussed at the highest level, all the issues about withdrawal, early withdrawal and so on.
Well, we can talk about going to a basketball game in Ohio when there are implications for that, but the main business here is talking about Afghanistan, Iran and Syria, and that's what the main focus of the discussions will be in the Oval Office. The idea that both America and the United Kingdom have had problematic weeks in the last fortnight. Neither leader wants to be there any longer than possible, but this idea of cutting and run, early withdrawal, I don't think is on the timetable at this point.
So, and nothing radical would ever come out of this. This is going to be about, dare I use the phrase, shoulder to shoulder in terms of Afghanistan. You
saw the ambassador to London come out yesterday and talk about the shoulder-to-shoulder relationship. David Cameron, to a certain degree, is going to be used for political purposes. They're going to be flying to Ohio. From your own time, you know how important Ohio is in the United States presidential election process. So that's the main reason they're going to be going there. So David Cameron will be used a little bit to help Barack Obama win re-election.
And that's interesting because, yes, you have indeed nudged onto my next question, because let us not forget the election is in November. Ohio, key swing state. You say it's interesting that you say Obama will get something out of this, because actually, how many, with the best will in the world, how many Americans watching think, oh, there's that nice David Cameron from the United Kingdom? How many know? To what extent does it resonate? Surely Cameron gets more out of being seen alongside Obama.
It doesn't. It hurts neither leader. But let's not forget, when the special relationship speech was given, the Iron Curtain speech was given, it was given by Churchill, being invited by Truman to Fulton, Missouri, of all places. The idea that a president can bring a head of state to their hometown, to somewhere in Middle America, and say, look, I'm bringing Air Force One, a head of state, it has kudos. What it does is it elevates Barack Obama above the pygmy status that his Republican opponents have at this point. And it really just separates them, I think, and it says, look, you know, one's president, the other is a would-be. And yes, at this rate, that's the way it's going to remain, I think, come the results in November.
Interesting. I wish we had time to discuss pygmies.
Likewise.
There you go. Perhaps another time,
future,
before November, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much, Dr. James Boyes.
Cheers.
Thank you.